So, guess who is still alive? Yep. So, this is a long overdue channel update. It is now, let me just check real quick here. It is now Sunday, October 6th, 2024. So, it's been roughly 2.5 years since our last channel update. A lot has been going on, obviously, in that period of time. So I need to do a channel update. This is going to have to be a multi-part video. I'll explain why here in just a couple minutes, but we're going to kind of break it up in a couple of sections here just to update everybody on what's been going on and what we're going to be doing going forward. So the main thing is, first, why have I been not doing videos for over 2 years now? Most of it is technical. So in the last update that I did, I had to actually watch my channel to kind of see what I had covered last. It was March of 2022. I had done an update video, and as part of that video I'd mentioned that I was having problems with my camera, and I didn't know if my camera was still going to be working that long. We were also looking at moving. The main thing is the technical aspect. When we moved to our new house, I went to go and record some videos. So I was actually able to record videos of the whole process of moving in, just all bunch of that stuff we'll talk about later. But my camera was not doing really well. And it got to the point where it wasn't working at all anymore. So pretty much what was going on, also at that time, I had a solid desktop computer available, but basically what's happened is my camera is falling apart. It's not one of the high-end cameras, it's one of the cheaper cameras that I was just able to afford at the time. As I mentioned in my last update, one of the batteries bloated inside the camera, caused the camera to kind of bow out a little bit. And what I'm seeing right now, I have purchased a new replacement microphone, have replaced the battery. So it seems during my limited testing so far, the camera does seem to work, but with some exceptions. One, the faceplate of the camera is actually loose, it's kind of coming off. The front LCD screen that shows like the time and recording info and all that, it's not working at all. So a lot of the camera itself, it's falling apart. I don't know how well it's going to work. I don't know if I'm going to have audio issues pop up in the middle of recording. So like before, I might have to record a video 2, 3, 5 times before I finally get a recording that doesn't have problems. So that's one of the reasons why I'm going to have to record in chunks. I'll record one video, check it, and make sure it's okay before I move to another section. I don't want to record a bunch of videos that end up not working and I have to go back and do all of it all over again. Getting a replacement camera is going to be really important, but the problem is the camera is around 9,000 pesos or around $180. Now if you look at the higher quality cameras, just off the top of my head, I can't remember what the hell the name of it's called. It's the one everybody likes to use. Those are close to $400, which is way outside my budget. This one is around 160 to 180 to replace. I've got the mic, I've got batteries, so just the camera itself, but still, that's money that I don't have right now. So I've got to kind of figure out what I'm supposed to do about replacing this camera since it's fucked up. So it's the easiest way to say it. It's on its way out. Other than that, obviously without the camera being able to work, I really haven't been able to record videos. There are some videos I was able to record in the past that look like they're, for the most part, stable, like they're viable, that I can go in and use parts of them for future videos and stuff. I'll see if that's something I can go ahead and do. But for the most part, going forward, it's going to be really hit or miss. And yeah, it's just an issue. I am going to explore the option of possibly using my computer to record videos as well as an alternative. I do have a standard webcam, it's just 1080, not really that great, but it'll get the video good enough to do the job. As far as audio, it'll still be good and clean if my old mic set works. So if it comes down to it and this camera does completely shit out on me, I still have options. I haven't tested like how do I use my webcam on my computer to actually record videos that are in a format that I can actually use for the YouTube. I've got to look into that, see what the recording software options are that I don't have to go out and buy. But there is a chance that I might end up having to use my computer as an alternative recording solution instead of this. It's not going to be as, you know, great quality and all that, but it'll still get the point across for what we need it to do. Other than that, yeah, some of the other challenges that we faced were moving. That didn't go the way that was planned. A lot of other things were going on. Also, one thing I mentioned in that last update video 2.5 years ago was that my wife was 5 months pregnant. So of course we've had our daughter since then. You know, raising a child is not only expensive, but for brand new parents it has its challenges. You know, a lot of good things come with it, obviously, but there are challenges, especially financially. You know, we are now living in a new house, not the one that we had initially planned, but it's still a different place. So just a whole lot of stuff that I want to kind of cover before I start going back and actually like making the content videos about what it's like living here in the Philippines. As of now, I've been here for 4.5 years, I guess. February will be the 5-year mark. So it's October, so November, December, January, February. So yeah, a little bit over 4.5 years. A lot of challenges, a lot of things. And this whole time, you know, I'm watching the YouTube channels of some of the other guys that are here in the Philippines, and there's some stuff that I really need to cover. Not really like saying anything bad about the other people that are recording videos, content and stuff here, or any of that, but there's definitely some stuff that needs to be said. For now, that's just what I'll put out there. But pretty much that's going to be what I want to cover in this video, is just the technical aspect. And then I'm going to review the video and see if the camera is actually working properly, since this is the first video I've tried to record in a couple years. If it does work, then we can go ahead and work on the next video, which is kind of the update of us moving, of having our daughter, and what that experience has been like. You know, just the other general what's been going on around here since then, just to get everybody caught up on how my situation has changed and things like that. So yeah, so this is just like the part 1 of this video. And of course, if anybody does have any questions or comments, feel free to message me. I know that I have not responded to messages, comments and stuff for quite a while. Just without me uploading videos, I haven't really been, you know, paying attention to the channel. So there are a lot of comments that I do need to go in and answer. Sorry that I'm late for that, but it's just the whole situation, it's just the way it was. But from here going forward, I'll be looking at all the comments, answering all of those, and of course I do have my email linked in there, so if anybody has any questions, you can email me and I'll get those answered as well. So we do apologize if anybody has been looking for certain information I haven't been able to provide. It's just the whole situation's just been a big cluster. So yeah, so this will end part 1. Thanks.